Thank you. In the news this week, Apple, or not Apple, but Amazon is being widely criticized. I would have thought they would have been one of the more advanced companies, but by reacting to pressure for increased wages, it seems to me they've taken a big step backward. So I'd like to get your thoughts on how companies, while they're trying to move forward, what they actually do is actually giant leaps backwards sometimes, and how do you prevent that kind of stuff? Thank you.
Yeah, that's a great question. And I think you're referring to the Amazon, the $15 an hour they want to pay everybody, and they're just putting that thing out. Well, one of the things, if you go back to the first step in the foresight piece and the insight, and that is really finding out what people really need to make and really setting up a structure and organization. This is going to be in my book. I call it contributed value, whereby you're not giving people money, but you're giving everyone an opportunity in that organization to share the $1 trillion worth of wealth. Because anytime you've got $1 trillion worth of wealth in the organization, you shouldn't have people in that organization who are struggling to pay for their daycare or to make a mortgage payment, right? So contributed value, the point in my definition of that, is making sure that the value that's being created in the organization is done in a way that reflects what the people's contributions are. Because the senior management didn't make it happen, the founder didn't make it happen, it's a total effort. And so just looking at the whole valuation and the way that we model and what we pay people is something that needs to be considered. So that would be something, that would be one recommendation that I'm making in my book, is to look at that. How can you have that disproportionate value when it's not done by yourself? And so to me, that's bringing in the compensation experts and really assessing, well, what is the value? And what if that secretary came up with an idea that saved the company $7 million? And you give her a nice watch or maybe a trip to Vegas or something? No, that has long-lasting value, but what does that mean? So I think there's a huge opportunity to look at the contributed value and the way that we pay people today rather than reacting to what Amazon has done. And it's a competitive move, by the way, because there's a labor shortage right now. So by making that statement, they're looking to, I believe, to bring other people on. So that would be one area that I think is really needed for all of the companies, is to have that contributed value piece to that.